In this video, I will show you how to download Boston housing dataset in TensorFlow. The dataset has 506 rows and 14 columns. The dataset contains information about different houses in Boston. The objective is to predict the value of prices of the house. Let's import TensorFlow STF. I'll make one variable df, and in this I will store the dataset from tf.keras.dataset boston underscore housing load underscore data, and in this we have to give the path, and the path of the Boston data housing is boston underscore housing npz. This is the path of the dataset. Now we are going to split the dataset into test and train, and for training we will use 80% and for test we will use 20%. So we will say test underscore split is equal to 0.2. That means we are going to use 20% of the data for testing, and we will use one more parameter, seed is equal to 113. And to get the same samples we use the method seed. Now let's print the variable df. So we got the output in tuple here, and now we are going to store this result in xtrain, ytrain, xtest and ytest, and we are going to make tuple of that. So first we will store xtrain, ytrain, and we are storing this in tuple xtest, ytest is equal to df, because we are fetching the data from our variable df, which we have defined above here. Now I'll run this code. Now I'm going to check this shape of this xtrain and ytrain. I will say x underscore train dot shape. So this xtrain contains 404 samples and 13 columns. Let's also check the shape for ytrain. Ytrain dot shape. Ytrain contains 404 rows and no columns. Let's also check for xtest and ytest. Xtest dot shape. Y is not containing columns because this is a dependent variable which we are going to predict. That's why we don't have the target column here in ytrain. So xtest has 102 samples and 13 columns. Ytest dot shape. It has 102 rows and there are no columns because this is a dependent variable which we are going to predict. We can also check the type of our variable xtrain, and I'm sure these are stored as numpy array. Type of xtrain. So in the output we can see that numpy.nd array. This is how you can download the Boston house price dataset in TensorFlow. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.